Your Honor, we focus on this charge because it is this charge that zeroes in on the KBM 200D, the vehicle that was discharged on the possession of weapons for terrorist purposes, zeroes in on the KBM 200B, which vehicle was laden with explosives. From the submissions by the convict number 1, he tells this court that he is happy that no harm was occasioned to citizens by way of actions either directly or indirectly. He is happy that no harm was occasioned. Your Honor, I'd like to refer you more so with regard to this count to the evidence of the bomb expert, Mr. Munyoto. Your Honor, it was his evidence that were this VBID to be launched at any point within the city center, I won't mention any name because I don't want to arouse any consternation, but were this VBID to be mounted at any point within the CBD, Your Honor, the kill range will have been within 100 meters of the seat of the explosion. Anything falling, let's say within the range of this judiciary, 100 meters radius, that is a kill range, sure kill. And it was his evidence that a further 150 from the 100-meter radius will have been either one is maimed seriously or even maybe fatally. So, Your Honor, you are saying from the seat of the explosion to have been launched, we could have taken us to at least 350 meters. And therefore, Your Honor, we are saying that such preparatory acts have to be nipped in the bud by our courts. The investigators did their work, and Your Honor, it is our view that squarely this matter now lies with the court.
I have considered the mitigation for and on behalf of accused 1, 2, and 5. I have also considered the sentiments expressed by accused 1 in person in regards to his family situation at home. I have further considered the pre-sentence reports. There is no doubt that this was a complex matter, having run for 6 years with 45 witnesses taking the stand and a trial within a trial in between. The first, second, and fifth accused persons are said to be first offenders. There is no doubt that the offences in which they were convicted by this court on the 13th of February 2024 are very serious and poses a threat to our national security, as rightly submitted by Mr. Mulama for the state. Further, they plead for leniency both in mitigation and the pre-sentence reports presented before this court by the probation officers. However, the state observed that the remorse being expressed in the said reports is for self-preservation and conditional. The first and second accused persons have been in custody for 6 years since the time of arrest up to the 13th of February 2024 when the court delivered its judgment. This period shall be considered in meting out the sentence. The convicts before me plead for a non-custodial sentence. However, the charges, they are facing a very serious, hence a non-custodial sentence cannot be preferred in the circumstances. Having made these observations, the court now proceeds to impose custodial sentences as follows. In count number 2 and 3, for the first and second accused persons, they shall serve 25 years less 6 years. That is 19 years imprisonment. In count 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, in respect to the first and second accused persons, they shall serve 25 years on each of the 5 counts. Count 9, the Firearms Act prescribes a sentence of not less than 7 years and not more than 15 years. Taking into account the time spent in custody by the first and second accused persons, that is 6 years, they shall serve 1 year imprisonment. In count 10 and 11, in respect to the first and second accused persons, they shall serve 15 years imprisonment. As for count number 16, in respect to the accused number 5, she shall serve 3 years imprisonment. And for accused number 1 and 2, the sentences shall run concurrently. All the parties involved have 14 days right of appeal to the High Court. Those are the orders of this court.